So it's interdependent. We have team lead, we have the counselor, we have the dorm parent, we have the academic advisor. And so what's nice about that is we can push-pull within that. Like, we don't each have our own priorities. So for example, the academic advisor, obviously they're focused on grades and school success. As a counselor, I might know, hey, the student is going through something different. And then we can bring in the dorm parent, we can bring in the team lead, and we can all consult, like, what is the right thing? Is the right thing to be able to push them academically, or is the right thing to be able to like back off a little bit academically, give them time to grow in this other way, and then circle back to academics when they're ready? And I think if we were all in our silos and not working together, we just have different goals, and we'd be like pulling the kid in a bunch of different directions. But instead, we're all working together to kind of, give them a container in which they can learn and grow. Some places are like, how well do you fit in the box? And we're going to value you based on how well you fit in that box, And when a kid doesn't fit in the box, that means that somehow they're an outsider, right? But I think what we do well is we bring each kid in and we say, what do you have to contribute to our community? And then we find a way to value that, right? And that to me is the biggest difference. Like, when my kids didn't fit in the box, it was like, even as a parent, right? It's like really distressing, because then you don't fit in the box. And then, there's so many like social, logistical, as far as like going to social skills groups and doctors and all the things that we had to do for my son. It was exhausting, right? To have a kid that didn't just fit in the box. Mm-hmm. And I think that ability to like figure out who each person is and say, well, we live in community, we're interdependent, and you have a part in that. And that's something beautiful that like you wish every community did, right? Like, that's what we should be doing everywhere. The fact that I get to work somewhere where we actually do that is super cool. There was a time that like sometimes I would wish my kids would just fit, because it would be easier, right? And I think that's why the teachers want them to fit and the administrators want them to fit. It's like those systems are set up to manage, and they manage when everybody fits. And we have all these outliers, but these outliers are like beautiful, creative, independent, funny. They have vitality and excitement, and maybe they've even lost it because they've spent so much energy trying to fit in the box that there's none left for them to be who they are, But that way, here, we're like, yeah, be who you are, and we don't have there is no box, right? There's just our community.